I'm sure most of you have heard that old saying that gratitude can change your attitude. Well, I, for one, believe that to be a true statement. But if you don't want to believe me, there are people out there who've done some research. People who are much smarter than me, believe it or not. They're out there. They've done research that says if you just live a simple life of gratitude, if you are thankful for everything that you have, everything that you have received, the people and the loved ones around you, and you do the simple things like say thank you, write a thank you note, keep a journal of what you're grateful for, say a prayer of thanks. If you do those small things, you're going to be healthier, your mental health's going to be better, you're going to perform better at your job, you're going to enjoy your job better, and you're just generally going to be a more fun and happy person to be around. So today, it is all about the thank you. What is up, people? My name is Darren Bodine. Welcome to my channel. And I first off just want to say thank you. If you are a subscriber or if you were someone who watches my videos, I really appreciate it. This is about gratitude, so thank you. But if you're new and you like what you see and what you hear on this channel, please take a minute to subscribe, leave a comment. I really like the conversation that's starting to take place. Mostly talk about records and music and audio equipment. That's what this channel is about. So this video today is specifically in response to a dude that I'm grateful for, Steve Carlson. He started a thread on his channel about being thankful. If you know Steve, about a year or so ago, he had a terrible flood and he had a fantastic record collection. And long story short, it basically just got ruined. He lost the majority of it. And the vinyl community came together and started donating records to him, sending him records, donating to help clean up his house, all kinds of great things. So he did this video saying thank you. And he requested or sent out the idea that we should all do the same. So today I'm going to do, this video is going to be about saying thank you to some folks within the vinyl community, channels that I enjoy, channels that I've learned things from, and we're going to show 4 or 5 different records that people have recommended to me or given to me that I'm really just thankful that I learned about. So starting off, we're going to start with Steve right off the bat. Steve, I love your channel. I'm so appreciative of your perseverance, your attitude, that smile that you have on your face all the time, and the consistency. You always are putting out videos that I enjoy watching, and I've learned a ton from you about all kinds of different music that I didn't know about. So keep doing your thing, and I'm so glad that your record collection's coming back. We know that stuff is replaceable, and you've proven that. So you lost everything and still kept a smile on your face. So I wanted to say thanks for that. Second person I'm thankful for, Rachel the Music Ma'am. And what just a kind soul. That's what I think of when I think of Rachel. If you've seen her channel or sat in on some of the live streams, just a kind, generous person. She's just, she's been great to me. I just sat in on a couple of the live streams and she mentioned my channel and told people to come check it out. And what a generous thing to do. She didn't have to do that. She doesn't know who I am. But Rachel, I just wanted to say thank you, and I'm appreciative for just all that you do for the vinyl community and just being the person that you are. Third and fourth, Chris, Tunes from the Man Cave. You make me laugh. Yeah, when you and Josh get together, I comment on some of your videos. I'm like, it's Poncho and Lefty, Waylon and Willie. I don't know, but I truly enjoy your videos, and you have taught me to be a better record collector because you go after the heat. I mean, you are very focused on what you want and what you like, and it kind of helps me hone in on what I really want to have in my collection. Not to mention, you teach me a ton about jazz. I mean, I've learned so much from you about jazz. And I think one of my recommendations I probably picked up from you as well. And finally, Junior, the Comic Rema. I'm thankful for you. You were the first person who sent me some VCLT, and that's not why I'm thankful, but it was just a kind gesture that you sent me those records and CDs and a comic book. But I'm thankful for you about your passion and your faith and how you put that first. Not only in your videos, but in your record collection. I mean, we see some really interesting gospel and faith-based and Christian, contemporary Christian rock records that we don't see a lot in other places in the VC. So, Junior, keep it up, man. I love your channel. A couple other people I'm just going to mention and I'm thankful for, not going to go on too long, but Dylan at Noble Records, psych music, had no idea about most of it. Love it. Bob Bradley, man, you are coming in hot all the time. I love it. Love your channel, Bob. You make me laugh as well, and good stuff, and very knowledgeable on your music. Rod, the happy hippie guy, Chris Profi, just there's a bunch of people out there I should say thankful. I should say thank you to, but maybe I'll do that on another video. But so let's get on to some records. And the idea behind this was the folks that you're thankful for, you know, they probably introduced you to some new music. I'm going to start out with a couple records here. Duran Jones and the Indications. I think I learned about this from Dylan at Noble Records. This is a fantastic, just soul. It sounds like it was made 50 years ago, but it's new and modern, and it's so funky. Just there's some the drum beats on this album. I'm a drummer, if you didn't know. So I kind of enjoy that type of thing. Super funky, and the drummer in this band is Aaron Fraser. And this album from him, man, if you like a buttercream falsetto, this dude's got it. I mean, it is amazing to hear. And he is the drummer for Duran Jones, but yet he holds his own on this album. Same type of music, old school soul that just sounds new. I can't recommend these two records any more than I just have. All right, next up, Maggot Brain by Funkadelic. I think most of you know this record or have seen it. I didn't know it until I got into the VC and started watching a lot of your videos. So really wasn't that much into, you know, funk and psych, but this is a nice, you know, psychedelic, funky mix, mashup masterpiece. The opening song, Maggot Brain, is just killer. That guitar solo that starts out and just builds and builds and builds. Well worth the price of admission on this record alone. So if you don't know this record, I'm recommending it, and you need to pick it up. And last but not least, oh, I've got two more actually. Bill Evans. Everybody digs Bill Evans. And why I love this, you know, I knew quite a bit about jazz. I had plenty of jazz CDs. Really hadn't gotten into Bill Evans that much, though. But when I heard the song Peace, Peace, I was completely blown away. And it was a recommendation. That might have came from Chris, Tunes from the Man Cave. If not, whoever recommended it, thank you. But that, man, in terms of if I want to put on one jazz song, that might be the one. Pour a tall glass of red wine, sit back, turn the lights down, listen to that. Man, that's an evening right there, folks. If you haven't heard that song, you don't have this record on Riverside, check it out. One of the other artists or genres of music that I picked up from the VC, and this might have come from you, Steve. I'm not for sure, but Fela Kuti, and this has Roy Ayers as well. This is a Record Store Day release on a beautiful colored record vinyl here. Fantastic. Just there's two songs on this. One song on each side, and it is just hypnotic, West African, funky jazz. Just it's kind of hard to explain, but it sounds so good. I fell in love with it the first time I heard it. Again, a lot of passion, a lot of drive in this music. There's some politics and there's a lot of politics in Fela's music. And this has led me down the road of also more East African music like Ethiopian jazz and Ethio jazz. that I've talked about in some of my other videos. But this is anything from fella I love, and again, I learned about this through the VC. So, all right, that's about going to do it for today. I just want to say thanks again. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the bell, whatever you need to do. And do the same. Give us a shot. Do a video. Say thank you to someone. If someone's, shown you some new music, introduced you to a new artist, let's do a video and say thank you, and tag Steve Carlson in your video. Anyway, thanks again. Until the next one, God bless.